Hello, and welcome to Relaxing Facts. I'm Chad K, and today I will be talking about ninja, or ninjas as we say in English. Each week, I share interesting stories and little-known facts on a variety of topics, accompanied by gentle, soothing music. My goal is to help you find a sense of calm during your busy day. Feel free to settle into a cozy spot and let yourself be carried away by these relaxing facts. When people hear the word ninja, they often imagine a masked figure dressed in black, leaping across rooftops and disappearing into smoke. This image comes largely from movies, comic books, and video games. However, the historical reality of the ninja is very different. Ninja, also known as shinobi, were real people in Japan's past. They were not magical warriors or supernatural assassins. Instead, they were trained experts in espionage, sabotage, disguise, and survival. Their role was to gather intelligence, disrupt enemy operations, and sometimes carry out covert missions. The need for ninja arose during a time in Japan known as the Sengoku period, or the Warring States period, which lasted from the 15th to the 17th centuries. During this time, Japan was not unified. Instead, it was a fractured country ruled by dozens of powerful warlords, constantly fighting for control. In such a violent and unstable environment, covert intelligence became a valuable tool of war. Contrary to popular belief, most ninja did not engage in dramatic one-on-one combat or theatrical battles. Their work was often much quieter and riskier. They specialized in stealth operations, which required entering enemy territory undetected, gathering valuable information, and escaping without being noticed. Many ninja disguised themselves as farmers, merchants, traveling monks, or even workers inside enemy castles. These disguises allowed them to observe troop movements, locate weak points in fortifications, and report back to their employers. Sometimes they would set fires in supply buildings or cause confusion during nighttime raids. Ninja relied on practical tools and techniques. They used climbing hooks, smoke signals, and quiet weapons like short swords or throwing spikes. Unlike samurai, who were trained for open battle, ninja were trained to avoid direct confrontation whenever possible. The most well-known ninja came from two regions in central Japan, Iga and Koga. These areas were mountainous and difficult to reach, which made them ideal for communities that valued independence and secrecy. The people of Iga and Koga developed unique forms of guerrilla warfare and self-defense over generations. They passed down their knowledge through local families and clans. These skills became known as ninjutsu, which means the art of stealth. Although ninjutsu was not a formal martial art in the modern sense, it included techniques for hiding, climbing, survival, escape, and even psychology. Some ninja were trained in how to blend in with enemy groups and influence behavior through rumor and deception. Because of their location and their unique skills, the Iga and Koga regions became known as the homes of Japan's most skilled ninja. Local lords and powerful warlords began hiring these clans to carry out special missions. Although many ninja missions were kept secret, some stories have survived in historical records. One famous figure is Hattori Hanzo, a samurai from Iga who served the warlord Tokugawa Ieyasu. In 1582, after Tokugawa's ally was betrayed and killed, Ieyasu found himself in danger, trapped behind enemy lines. Hattori Hanzo helped organize a dangerous escape, leading Ieyasu through enemy territory with the help of Iga ninja. The success of this mission may have saved Ieyasu's life. He later became the ruler of all Japan, founding the Tokugawa shogunate, which lasted for over 250 years. Although Hattori Hanzo was also a trained samurai, his knowledge of ninja tactics was crucial. His story shows how the line between ninja and samurai was not always clear-cut. Many people believe that ninja and samurai were total opposites. Samurai followed a strict code of honor called Bushido, which emphasized loyalty, courage, and fighting openly. Ninja, by contrast, used deception, disguise, and unorthodox tactics. However, in reality, the relationship between ninja and samurai was more complex. Some samurai employed ninja as spies or scouts. Others became ninja themselves, especially if they were from regions like Iga or Koga. In times of war, leaders often chose whatever tactics worked best. Honor was important, but survival and victory mattered more. This flexibility allowed ninja to play an important role, even among traditional warrior societies. As Japan moved toward unification in the early 1600s, the country entered a long period of peace under the Tokugawa shogunate. With fewer wars and a more stable society, the need for ninja declined. Many former ninja returned to ordinary life. Some became farmers or guards. Others continued to pass down their traditions in secret. Over time, the memory of the ninja began to shift from reality to legend. By the 1700s and 1800s, stories about ninja had become popular entertainment. In theater and literature, they were shown using magical powers, walking on water, becoming invisible, and defeating entire armies alone. These stories helped create the myth of the ninja that many people know today. In the 20th century, ninja became a global phenomenon. Japanese films in the 1950s and 60s brought ninja stories back into the spotlight. Then came American television shows, comic books, and action movies in the 1980s and 90s. Video games like Ninja Gaiden, Tenchu, and Sekiro featured ninja characters with superhuman skills. Anime series like Naruto created entire fantasy worlds based on ninja traditions. Today, the word ninja is known all over the world, often far removed from its historical roots. The real ninja would not recognize the modern versions. However, the basic idea of someone who survives through intelligence, adaptability, and stealth still resonates. The true story of the ninja offers valuable insights. Ninja were not magical warriors, but they were highly skilled, practical, and flexible. They adapted to their environment and used whatever tools they had to succeed. Their history reminds us that survival sometimes depends more on strategy than on strength. In times of danger and uncertainty, ninja relied on preparation, knowledge, and careful planning. While their methods were often secretive, their goals were clear: protect their people, serve their allies, and outwit their enemies. In that sense, the ninja were not just warriors of the shadows. They were masters of adaptation in a changing world. And that brings us to the end of this week's talk. If you like this episode of Relaxing Facts, I would love for you to subscribe or leave a comment, or just click like. I hope you have a fantastic day, whether you are taking a moment to unwind or simply enjoying some calming listening. Thank you so much for being here. I am Chad K, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.